I got a package from Air Design USA, so we're gonna go take a look at that and see about putting some accessories on the truck. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're gonna be doing a video on the truck that I introduced you to a few videos ago, Trailbreaker. If you remember, I did a video about how FedEx is pretty bad, and I said that I was going to reach out to the company that sent that package and see if they could send me another set, and I would ship those back to them so they were damaged. And gotta give a shout out to Air Designs USA. They came through, got me a new set. Now we're gonna look and see what's in this box. I do apologize if the lighting isn't very good. I've got the sun almost directly behind me right back here, but I'll set this up. Look at these parts. I did already open the box when they arrived yesterday because I wanted to make sure that this set was in good condition. So we're just going to take this top off and I'll show you what's in here. Pull these out. Pull one of these out first just to give you a look. This is a set of OEM style fender flares. They're in a flat black finish. They're not real big, not real bulky. I'm not a fan of the huge fender flares that have like the bolt-on styles and designs and things like that. So it was something that's a little more low-key, just give the truck a little extra subtle edge to it. And I think these are gonna look really good. One reason why I picked this company or this brand over others is because a lot of other fender flares that I've looked at and that I had seen, you have to take the mud guards off the truck in order to put them on. But these fender flares are designed with cutouts in them, so they go around the mud guard so you don't have to take them off, and that's one of the reasons why they're considered OEM style, because they go with what's already on the truck. Let's get these out, prep the fenders, and get them installed. The first thing we have to do is clean the fender with some isopropyl alcohol. Make sure that there's nothing that's going to interfere with the adhesive sticking to the fender. Then we're going to hold the fender flare up to the truck, trace around it with a grease pencil, apply some adhesion promoter, peel the labels off of the adhesives on the fender flares themselves, and then get them stuck on the truck. I'm not sure how well the camera's going to pick it up, but I think you can see from the yellow grease pencil where I marked the outline of the fender flare all the way around. So that's the initial prep. Then we'll get ready to apply the adhesion promoter and adhese the fender flares to the truck. I think I'm going to enlist some help for the actual installation process. Holding the fender flare by myself is not that easy to do and keep it straight and in place, and I don't want a crooked fender flare on my truck. So I'm not going to be able to record the actual process of taking the fender flare and installing it to the fender on the truck because my help is not going to want to be on camera. So I'll show y'all the fender flare when we get done with this one, and then after we finish this first one and I talk about the process, we'll do the other three, and then I'll do a walk around and show y'all what the truck looks like with all the fender flares installed. Same video, new day. So yesterday when we were doing the fender flares, I had to wait until I got off work in order to install them. So when we got started, it was already in the evening, and we wanted to get the fender flares on the truck before the sun set below the trees. So initially my plan was to do the first one, show it to you, talk about the installation process, and then do the others and show you what they all look like on the truck with a little walk around. Obviously that didn't happen. We wanted to get them on before the sunset, like I said. By the time we got the fender flares installed, the sun had already started going down below the trees, and the lighting wasn't really good to do a recording to show you what they look like on the truck. So today I'm going to walk you around, let you see what they look like, and show you the fender flares that we installed yesterday on the 2019 Chevy Silverado. You can see one of the front ones here, and then this one out here in the back. And like I explained yesterday, these are really subtle fender flares. They don't stick out a lot. They don't stand out. They just kind of add a little bit to the truck without being overbearing, without taking away from the truck itself. And that's one reason that I really like these fender flares. Walk around the other side. You can see this front one, and then the driver's side rear fender flare. You'll notice on these in the back, they have this little angle piece coming out, and that is to help with some of the like gravel and rock deflection when you're driving. This is about the angle that it shoots up from the rear tire, so that's to help kind of keep it from going past the back of your truck and hitting vehicles behind you. So that's a really cool feature. And other than that, I just really like the style of these fender flares. I like that they're the matte black color. I think they just add a little bit of accent to the truck, and they look really good on this 2019 Chevy Silverado. That's it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. For now, everyone stay safe. We'll see you in the next one.